humans are so funny. This is weirdly expressive. What does it mean? Why is everyone so worked up?
It's a symbolic gesture, used to signify loyalty and obedience to the fascist causes.
Fascist causes?
It's a style of government on this planet, a trope, a common pattern of behaviour. It happens when the owner genus gains so much control over resources that they can exploit those resources for further control.
That'd make a feedback loop. More resources means more control, which they then use to get more resources over and over. If that goes on, it's going to severely imperil the worker genus.
Exactly.
They'll revolt, demand a change.
But those with the resources won't give them up.
So what do?
Well, this species is very gullible. So those with the resources use their political and media control to divert blame away from the owner genus itself.
What? Surely it's obvious that redistribution of resources is the only solution to unbalanced control of resources.
The leaders separate out some subgroup of the administrative area, let's call them the dupes, and they tell them that their subtype is very special, superior even, and yet threatened. They say that the dupes are struggling because they're under attack from the other subtypes and the other administrative areas.
Oh, like a divide and conquer.
That's right. They impose an hierarchy on the worker genus so that those on the top can be turned against those on the bottom. They censor, intimidate, and violently suppress opposition. They claim to be under attack from neighbouring administrative areas and so glorify violence and war. They promise to make their own administrative area great again at the expense of all the others.
So, instead of redistributing wealth from the owner genus, the dupes demand vengeance on the false target.
It happens so often that they have a name for it. They call the false target a scapegoat. It's usually some powerless group, those fleeing persecution and terror and war, or those with a minority pigmentation or unusual quirk.
So people believe that the poorest and most powerless are to blame for the owner genus controlling all the resources.
That's right. Well, they think their problems are because the scapegoats are unjustly rewarded.
Amazing.
They demand vengeance, exclusion of the goats from the administrative area, and even bloodshed, violence and death.
That's terrible.
Isn't it, though?
And it won't work, obviously.
Obviously. How could it? Which just makes the owner genus say that they have to attack the scapegoats even harder, even more violently.
Whoa, more feedback? How bad can it get?
Only one lifetime ago, it led to mass slaughter, to global warfare, and the explosion of atomic bombs, wiped out entire cities.
Whoa.
And their destructive capability has only improved since then.
So, the owner genus would rather blow it all up by attacking a scapegoat than share the resources.
That's right.
Bloody hell. So, what's this arm thing all about?
During that last global war, the soldiers were required to salute the dictator like that, to signify subservience, loyalty to the leader, membership of the supposedly superior subgroup, and a belief in the cause of attacking the scapegoats to make the administrative area great again.
So, when one of the owner genus who just took over does it now, he's telling the modern dupes that he's on their side against the scapegoats, reinforcing fascism.
That's right.
And the dupes love it. They fall for it because they're so angry. They just want unjust violence against the scapegoats more than they want fairness in society.
More or less. They have been convinced that their own place in the hierarchy is just, because it puts them above the goats. They believe that the dictator supports them against the injustice of the goats getting any resources at all.
Oh. They want to climb the social hierarchy instead of dismantling it. Mad. So, this northwestern administrative area, it's lost to fascism already?
Oh, it's not just that continent. The whole planet is burning. Pollution is warming their air, and those with control of resources all over the globe intend to continue polluting, to continue consolidating and monopolizing their control. To prevent the majority worker genus from stopping them, they intend to do fascism all over the planet. They're installing dictatorial nationalistic regimes everywhere, convincing the dupes that they are naturally superior but being exploited by scapegoats like refugees and queers and foreigners. They use this as an excuse to suppress opposition and persecute or expel protesters. They're suppressing protest and shipping people into camps everywhere, not just from that north and western continent.
Oh man, they're gonna murder each other to death. They're gonna run oppressive and violent regimes, also they can keep on destroying their own environment. There's no way to know if environmental destruction or war from rampant fascism will end it all first.
It certainly is captivating viewing. Everyone back home is going to be so keen to like and subscribe.
I can't wait to see how it all ends.